or mobile. Take Fox Sports 1350 with you using iHeartRadio. It's the IE's home for sports. KPWK AM 1350, Riverside, San Bernardino, an iHeartRadio station.
We are Fox Sports.
And we are live on IE Sportsnet, protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association on Fox Sports 1350. This is Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire sports, you know the conversation starts and stops here. Visit us on the web at Fox Sports 1350. You know, we are real sports G's. So we're ready to do this. Are we ready to go? So I'm excited. One of the groups I always talk about this, that we're working with and we're excited, is the Inland Empire basketball. It's a men's league out in the Temecula area. This is their first year, and we have a partnership with them, whereas they'll send the player of the week every week to be live on Fox Sports 1350. We're going to be out there soon to cover, I think, the playoffs or the championships. I talk to Mike all the time, and he lets me know that I need to get out there. So we'll make sure we make that happen. But we're excited. We have week number 4, player of the week. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the Fox Sports 1350 audience.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Fernando Ford, labeled as the player of the week. I play for Team Pull Up. We are now 3-1.
There you go, and you know about that. And the reason you're here, I know you don't want to toot your own horn, but I'll put respect on it for you. You made 9 threes in a game, and you had 31 points. Now, the league, they sent me a little write-up about you. They said you've been a consistent scorer all year. And like you say, you play for Team Pull Up, and the team is 3-1. You guys are currently tied for second place. Now, this is the only men's league in the Inland Empire that has any partnership with Fox Sports Radio. What has it been like for you in this league? I mean, I see all the coverage they do. They give you guys stats. They give you guys highlight films. I mean, this league, they're really doing it.
Yeah, it's amazing, you know, to go online and see your stats and see highlights. Go ahead and watch over tape, look at the other teams and strategize over film. It's great that they do that for us.
And, you know, one thing I asked them, you know, is I know they got players out there that can ball. They can get out there because you guys get it in. But I want to play in the league, and I just want to know, have they got the bench warmer division yet?
I don't really know too much about that part, man. I'm in the game. I try to maintain and stay in the game.
That's right. You're an MVP, so you don't know anything about bench warming. Like we always say on here, you know, all the studs on the team, that's great, but remember your bench warmers, because in 20 years they might be on Fox Sports Radio. So that is me. If you can't play the sport, then you get involved and you talk about it. Now, you said one thing about you that I like to see is you get involved with basketball, and you like working with kids and helping them to play basketball. How are you involved with the community in doing that?
Well, I work for Oak Grove Center, and it's a non-public school for, you know, kids with behavioral problems and kids that are on spectrum with, like, autism and stuff like that. So I just, you know, go in there and give them the help they need, the guidance. I try to relate to them the best way I can and you know, give them social skills. And then when it comes to sports, they know that they see that I'm pretty good, so they want that guidance from me.
Right. Then you say on spectrum, so I hear that a lot. And that's a element of the autism?
Yes.
Okay.
Because the levels of it vary, so we call it spectrum.
Got you. Understood. Because they just had a World Autism Day. So good stuff. So you said you guys started playing early in basketball thanks to your brother and your dad, but baseball was your first sport.
Yeah, baseball was actually my first sport. You know, my brother's 8 years older than me, and I grew up watching him play baseball, and that's something I wanted to do, as him kind of being my role model. I wanted to follow in those footsteps.
Name drop dad and your brother.
Yeah. Because Pops is the main key. You know, he got big bro out there.
Right.
And that's what I'm looking at. I want to be out there. And there was a time where I saw Pops playing too.
Yeah. And what's dad's name?
Ricardo.
And what about your brother?
Ricardo.
Okay.
That's Junior.
Okay, there you go. RJ. Yeah, there you go. What do they call your brother? Does he have a nickname, or what does he go by?
Slick Rick.
Okay, because my son is named after me, and he's to the point now he don't want to be called his nickname anymore. You know, my son is 17, so you know he's too old now to be called his little nickname.
Yeah,
you know?
if you ain't calling him Ricky, you got to call him Rick.
There you go. Okay, and then only family members will call him Ricky, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I got you. Now, you talked about, you're pretty accomplished, and this is one thing I like about this league, and this is one thing I like to highlight, is you actually play in the CBA, so you're used to getting some buckets in. What has your experience playing in those leagues, how does that help you here in the Inland Empire basketball?
It just helps you, think a couple steps ahead and be smarter when you're playing on the court. I've seen all type of levels of competition, and like I said, it just gives you, how can I say, intuition. Like it gives you that insight to be able to be better and more creative.
I got you. I see you finished with your BA, man, and that's good right there. I like that, man. That's good to hear. But let's talk a little bit about this basketball, the men's league. 3 weeks in. So what's been one of the things when you got there? You're like, oh, I wasn't ready for this. I wasn't expecting that. Has there been like some defenders, or has it been easy for you?
Honestly, for me, it's kind of hit or miss. I got a couple little things going on with me that I'm working through. So at the end of the day, I'm just trying to progress and get better with the issues that I'm dealing with, so I can be 100%. But as far as defenders and stuff, there's a couple of guys out there that trying to do their thing. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna do my thing.
Okay, so last week was week 4. You guys play the game Sunday nights. You played at Temescal. And with that, how many more regular season weeks do you guys have?
I believe we have 4 more weeks.
Okay, so it's 8 weeks, about 8 weeks, and then you guys go into playoffs, and you're in second place right now.
Correct.
So who do you know who you're playing this week?
We actually have a bye.
Yeah. And they even give you buys. That's cool. What about those jerseys, man? I saw
they're cool.
Yeah.
Reversible, got your last name on it. It's nice.
Yeah. And that's one thing I talked about is when the guys first came out and they pitched the idea to us and they wanted to get involved with us and they wanted to get Fox Sports, again, the only men's league in the Inland Empire that has a partnership with Fox Sports Radio is Inland Empire Basketball. When they came out and they pitched it to us and they showed us those jerseys, I was blown away with them. I was absolutely blown away with them. We wanted to do, now I'll leave that off the air, but I was excited about that, and I see what they're doing, and I feel good for them, man. When you look at all their stuff, so right now when you go to their website, it's inlandempirebasketball.com. You can go on there. They're 5-on-5, they're 3-on-3, they're adult, high school. They said they're youth. They have tournaments, teams for all levels of competition. Last week we had the guy, the MVP, in because it says they have rec ball. He said they ain't ready for that yet, but it's all good. So Inland Empire Basketball Adult and Youth League. We're excited. Again, we have Fernando Ford. You are the week 4 MVP. Are you gonna get week 5 MVP? How we gonna do this?
I'm trying to come back every week.
Okay. So yeah, we certainly appreciate you for coming in. Thanks for coming in early. I see you said you come a long way as well. You born in Long Beach and you're out here now. So that's all good, man. So continued success to you. We look forward to seeing you guys. Hope you have a good week this week, brother.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Absolutely. Make sure you guys follow, once again, inlandempirebasketball.com. We have the week 4 MVP. We're excited for you coming in the studio. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We have the head coach from Kaiser coming up next. So you're listening to IE Sportsnet, protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association with Coach B. And when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here on Fox Sports 1350.
You're listening to IESportsnet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.